Hey students, I was going to show you how to set up some dimensional analysis problems from the homework this week. This is in chapter 4, and again, for our math problems that we'll do on down the road that has to do with medications, we will use dimensional analysis. And again, you can use dimensional analysis for any problem that you're given. And I do it the same way every time. So I'm going to kind of show you how I do it. And it's the more questions you do, the easier it will get. So this is number 1 from your worksheet page. I just thought I'd work a couple of these. Again, this is chapter 4, question 1. It has a large hotel orders bars of soap to stock its room once per year. If the hotel goes through an average of 625 bars of soap each week, how many bars of soap would the hotel order per year? So I have underlined here the important bits of this problem, and now what I do, I always write down my information that's from my question over to the left, so I kind of know what goes with what. So in this case, we have an average of 625 bars of soap, and I'm just going to use bars there, of soap each week. And then we want to solve for how many bars of soap should the hotel order per year. So again, this is how I always do it, and you'll notice that I've written them kind of in fraction form, and I use kind of this terminology as this is a sentence, and this sentence cannot be manipulated in any way. So when we plug it into our dimensional analysis, you just can't pick and choose where these things go. So with dimensional analysis, again, I always write down what I'm solving for. So in this case, we're starting out with bars per year, and I'm going to start out my problem by putting bars here. So now I look at this as my numerator of my first step of my dimensional analysis, and I go back to my information that I have, and in that I find bars. And so here we have 625 bars, and again, this is per week. And how dimensional analysis works is it cancels out. So if this is week on the bottom and we're solving for year, I'm going to have to end up with year on the bottom. So if this is week here, we have to have weeks here. And you'll look back in our problem, or in our information from our problem, and you'll see we don't have any more weeks, but we're going to years. And so there is a known variable of how many weeks in a year. So there are 52 weeks in 1 year. So now as we're going through this, again, solving for bars per year, and being able to cancel out our weeks, we'll cancel out here, and then we're going to be left with bars per year. So now all we have to do is multiply our 625 times 52, and that gives us 32,500 boxes of soap, or excuse me, bars of soap per year.